क्या तुम्हें लगता है पावर का मतलब सिर्फ स्ट्रॉन्ग होना होता है या पावर का मतलब किसी को हर्ट ना करना भी हो सकता है? आज बुद्ध पूर्णिमा के दिन याद करते हैं गौतम बुद्धा को, जिन्होंने हमें सिखाया रियल स्ट्रेंथ इक्वल टू अहिंसा। अहिंसा का मतलब सिर्फ फिजिकल वायलेंस को अवॉइड करना नहीं होता। इट्स अबाउट अपने थॉट्स को क्लियर रखना, अपने वर्ड से किसी को हर्ट ना करना और हर सिचुएशन में काम रहना। आजकल के टाइम पे हेट और एंगर इतना कॉमन हो गया है। अहिंसा इज द सुपर पावर।
सोचो अगर हम थोड़ा सा काइंडनेस चूज करें तो कितना डिफरेंस हो सकता है। आज से एक छोटा सा प्रॉमिस करते हैं, लेस एंगर, मोर अंडरस्टैंडिंग और थोड़ा ज्यादा काइंडनेस।
असली पावर दूसरों को हराने में नहीं, खुद को कंट्रोल करने में है।
The world today is loud, not with celebration, but with conflict. Explosions echo across cities once filled with laughter. Borders harden, voices rise, and fear travels faster than truth. War has become familiar, not an exception, but a pattern, a recurring chapter in the story of humanity. And in this constant noise, fear becomes a silent ruler. Fear is no longer confined to battlefields. It seeps into homes, into conversations, into the human mind. We fear the other. We fear loss. We fear uncertainty. And in fear, we forget something essential, our shared humanity. But long before the rise of nations and weapons, there was another path, a quieter one. Over 2500 years ago, a man walked away from power, not to conquer the world, but to understand it. Gautam Buddha taught not through force, but through compassion, not through fear, but through understanding. Ahimsa asks us to pause, to see others not as enemies, but as reflections of ourselves. It challenges anger, it dissolves hatred, it replaces fear with awareness. When war divides, Ahimsa unites. When fear isolates, compassion connects. In a time where destruction feels inevitable, perhaps the most powerful revolution is a quiet one, a choice to step away from fear, to reject violence, to walk the path of Ahimsa. The world does not need more weapons, it needs more awakening. Gautam Buddha, born as Siddhartha Gautam around 563 before Common Era in Lumbini, Nepal. He was a prince who renounced his luxurious life after witnessing human suffering. In search of truth, he practiced meditation and discovered the middle path. At the age of 35, he attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya and became the Buddha, meaning the awakened one. He spent his life teaching the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path to help people overcome suffering. He passed away at the age of 80 in Kushinagar, leaving behind teachings that formed the foundation of Buddhism. What Gautam Buddha observed became the Four Noble Truths. First, life includes suffering, loss, restlessness, emptiness. It touches every human being. Second, suffering has a cause. We crave, we cling, we want things to last, even when they cannot. Third, there is an end to this suffering, a quiet stillness where the mind is no longer burning with desire. And fourth, there is a path that leads there. Not belief, but practice. And that practice is Eightfold Path. It includes right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. A way of living where each step loosens the grip of suffering. This is not a promise, it is a path. Walk it and be free. In ancient times, there lived a feared serial killer named Angulimal who wore a necklace made of his victim's fingers. One day, he chased the Buddha, determined to kill him. But no matter how fast he ran, he couldn't catch up. Confused, he shouted, "Stop!" The Buddha calmly replied, "I have stopped forever. I abstained from violence. But you have no restraint." Those words pierced Angulimal's heart. Here was a man who showed no fear, only peace. In that moment, everything changed. He dropped his weapon, renounced his violent ways, and became a monk, renamed Ahimsak, the non-violent one. A killer transformed by a single act of compassion. That is the power of Ahimsa.